the donut, loved by all, but do they all taste the same? Well, today I am going to find out because once again, I am giving it up for you guys and I am going to blind taste test different donuts and tell you what I think about them, which one is the worst, which one is the best, you know, all that good stuff. I had 5 donuts delivered here, and so I haven't even seen them yet. And I'm gonna blind taste test them. Now the donuts come from 5 different places, and this is in no particular order. Dunkin' Donuts, Krispy Kreme, the supermarket, Safeway, 7-Eleven, and Yum Yum Donuts. I don't know if that's unique to LA, but whatever, came from Yum Yum Donuts. I got a chocolate donut from each one. Let's do it. I am ready for the first donut. I even have my glasses here so that I can get a good close inspection of what I'm looking at. Laura, bring me my first donut. Okay, ooh. First thing I notice, let me go ahead and show you the donut, nice. First thing I notice, there's a nice solid covering of the chocolate. It's not all sloppy. That's pretty good chocolate to donut ratio. It's not overdone. Let's see what the donut is like on the inside. The donut itself is not all that flavorful. It tastes a little blah, which tells me they're relying too much on the chocolate. Well, let's see what the chocolate tastes like. They're definitely relying on the chocolate a lot. The donut is stale. It's just not that great, you know? I mean, if I got this donut, by the way, they all cost about $2. Some were like, you know, $1.90, some were $2.10. So averaged about $2 per donut. If I paid $2 for this donut, I'd be like, meh, you know, I wouldn't be pissed, but I'd be a little disappointed that I had the calories for this donut. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna roll a 2. I think it's gonna be hard to find a donut that gets a 1, but this one's definitely getting a 2. All right, bring out the next donut. Oh, I'm gonna try and guess where this is from too. I'm gonna guess this one's from 7-Eleven. I would picture this to be a 7-Eleven donut. The only donut that I think I will know by sight is Krispy Kreme because I've had Krispy Kreme before, but I don't know, I've never had a chocolate Krispy Kreme donut. I always get like their specialty donuts from there when I do the new menu items. Okay, ooh, okay. This one it's not such a bright glaze of chocolate on there. And you can see it almost looks more like fudge chocolate. You know what I mean? Chocolate fudge. There is the hole through there, but they just kind of like, so this isn't like smoothed on. It's just kind of like plopped on. Let me just taste much more tender of a donut. There's some flavor there. It's not so dry. That is more of a chocolate frosting like you would find on a cake. So it is very rich. If I was getting this in the morning, it might be a little too rich in the morning. So I'm gonna give it a 4, but where is it from? I mean, it's pretty thick. I'm gonna say this one is from Safeway. I think I'm gonna go with Safeway because they don't master the donut making, and so I think that's what is causing them not to have that nice coating on that leaves the hole. It's just kind of plopped on there, and so they're in a hurry. They're in a grocery store bakery, so I'm gonna go, it's on there thick too. I'm gonna say Safeway, and I'm gonna give this a 4. Okay, now this one, looks wise, the donut looks more like a bread bun. See what I mean? It looks more like if you were to just see the donut itself, it would look like a bun. This looks like it's more hand done because of the bubbles on it, and it has run down in there. Though, actually, no, you know what that is. That's like it's going through the machine, like that. Let's taste the donut itself. It almost tastes like a bread roll, not a donut. When you have the chocolate on top of it with the donut, it does taste better. So I will rate this a 3. But just the donut itself, like I said, it tastes more like bread than a donut does. I'm gonna give it a 3. It is pretty good. I don't know. I'm gonna go yum yum. No idea why. But yeah, if you didn't have the chocolate on top of this guy, then I would think I was eating a bread roll, which is weird. I mean, come on, guys, donuts. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about. Now this is got chocolate that has hardened on it, so it's a nice chocolate. Ooh, it may have been a little old. That tastes stale. It's not a great donut. That is not a great donut. You know what bums me out is one of these, unless I was wrong with that one that I said was from Safeway being a 4, one of these is from Dunkin' Donuts. And I'm gonna guess it's this one, which really kind of shocks me because Dunkin' Donuts. Let's go, guys, Dunkin' Donuts. So Dunkin', ooh, I'm gonna give it a 2. I was not real pleased with this. It is stale. The donut, is meh. The chocolate, also meh. I'm gonna go with a 2. And I have to guess it's Dunkin'. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. I suppose the other one that I gave a 3 could have been Dunkin'. I don't know. Tough call. Last one's coming out. I know this one's Krispy Kreme. You could tell because of the glaze that's already on it. That's the pretty typical when you get anytime they do a kind of a themed donut, there's usually one that's like this so I know this is Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme is good, man. It's a solid donut. It's a little more blah than the other ones. The chocolate is a little more blah than the other donuts. So I thought I was gonna rank this one higher, but I mean, I'll give it a 3. I give it a 3. So, and I know that's Krispy Kreme. Okay, can I have, please, number 1, 3, and 4 again? Because I gotta see. The best is number 2. Best is number 2. Okay, they've been mutilated, which tells me Laura's eating them in the background. So this is number 1. You must have really liked this one. Oh, she really liked this one. It is better. I still think that I'm gonna go 3. I'll raise that up to a 3 now that I've tasted these. It still tastes like bread. You know what? I'm gonna throw this to Dunkin'. I'm gonna throw that one to Dunkin'. So number 1 being Dunkin'. Only because I raised it to a 3, I was nervous. So now this is number 3. It's so bland. It's so bland. I'm gonna go. I gave that a 3 before. I'm knocking it down to a 2. I'm gonna go 7-Eleven, and then this one. No, that's terrible. That's terrible. Okay, number 3 I'm keeping as Yum Yum. Number 4 I'm putting as 7-Eleven, and I'm rolling that down to a 1. I did not like that donut. All right, so here's what we got. Number 1 I think was Dunkin'. Number 2 I think was Safeway. Number 3 I think was Yum Yum. Number 4 I think was 7-Eleven. Number 5 was Krispy Kreme. The best donut was number 2, and number 2 came from
Safeway.
Safeway. Okay, I was right. Safeway won the donut competition? Son of a gun. The worst donut, I said, came from 7-Eleven, and that was number 4. Number 4 actually came from
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. Ooh, I'm nailing this. Okay, I'm actually kind of really happy because I wouldn't expect 7-Eleven to have great donuts. You know what I'm saying? Okay, number 1 came from
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts? Fuck yeah, baby. Oh my God, I'm 3 out of 3 for 3. Okay, number 2 came from Safeway. Number 3.
Yum Yum.
I nailed this. I nailed this. And yeah, and then number 5, I was 100%. I'm the donut queen, baby. Woo! 7-Eleven, I get it, man. You know, you're just real quick to run in. I was disappointed in Krispy Kreme after tasting these. But the surprise goes to Safeway, or Vons as it's known down in Southern California. That was the shocker to me. Well done, Safeway. 7-Eleven, not so great. Let me know in the comments, what else do you want me to blind taste test so that you don't have to? Nothing left to do except to say like, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss an episode. And as always, I will see you next Tuesday. The Krispy Kreme donut, I think what saves it is just the donut itself. The chocolate, not so great.